Okay, so we are here with our backflow device getting ready to live test it. We've got the backflow assembly hooked up to the 3 pressure transducers, which come down into the box here. It's a waterproof box that houses our Arduino, the battery pack, and the wires from the pressure transducer. So as soon as we flip that switch, it will start wirelessly sending the data to the computer over here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, to get this started, we're going to go ahead and turn on the water here, and it's going to slowly start filling up the valve. And then over here you can see we are on the website here, and there is no data recorded. Okay, and so as soon as we flip that switch, we'll come over here, and then valve is filled here, and we flip the switch, and now we are on. It takes roughly 20 seconds to begin transmitting the data over to the computer over here. And let's see, you can see we've already got our first data points over there, and then it updates roughly every 15 seconds. And then there you go, you can see we're getting our data right now. So coming back over to the valve, Andy, what PSI are we reading over there for our first?
We're getting 30.2.
30.2 for the first pressure transducer.
We've got 22.7.
22.7 for the second transducer.
And 16.6.
16.6 for the final transducer. So we're going to try to adjust this in roughly 5 PSI increments. So yes, go ahead. I'm going to get the phone over to Alan. So right here is the pressure regulator. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust it, and then Andy's going to let me know when I reach roughly 35 PSI.
We're going to increment the pressure 5 times and keep increasing the pressure in the chambers to show that it functions through a period of different pressures.
What are we at now, Andy?
We're at 30.02 right now.
30.02?
Yeah, we just jumped to 33.87.
Okay, I'm going to go up a little bit more.
We're at 36.62.
Oh, too much. Okay,
Well, we can just keep incrementing it up.
that's fine. Just,
As long as we get to 50.
yeah. What are we at now? For number
38.08.
38?
Yes.
So there's definitely a little bit of a delay. So I'm just...
There's about a 10 to 5 second delay within
Yeah.
the time the pressure transducers record it.
37.35.
And that's just due to the Wi-Fi and how the connectivity and the code works.
Okay, so we should be roughly right about there now.
35.5.
And as you can see, it is wirelessly
So we're at
transmitting the data.
So we're at 35. What's our number 2 at 35?
So we've got 28.19.
28.1 here, and then number 3?
Number 3, we have 21.2.
21. There's roughly a 7 psi difference between the valves. Okay, so since we're at 30 here, or 35 roughly, we're going to go ahead and try to go up to 40. So let me know where we're at. I'll let it jump up twice,
Okay.
or two dots.
First spot, we're at 37.9.
Okay, let me know the next time it pops up.
Still at 37.9.
Okay,
For another second.
I'm gonna just turn it up a little bit. stay right about there now.
.8. 38.8. .2.
Okay. Back it off a little bit. You should be right there. So right at 40, roughly 40 for the next one. I'm guessing.
Yep, 40.65.
40.65. Okay, what's the second one?
The second, we've got
40.
33.68
33.68 for the second.
and 27.27.
27.27. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to bump up to, what is it, 45? Okay. Let me know when where it reads.
And this front, we've got 41.2.
Okay.
And down 40.83.
Went down? Let me just try to,
That's a good another second.
yeah. Let's see what it reads. That's got a little variation in it.
Yeah. 41.38.
Okay. I made some more adjustments. Anything?
41.2. And then go for the next one.
No, I haven't touched it for a minute. Yeah, I think we're at the end of our adjustment.
Yeah.
Recording, so. Anything?
Just jumped up to 61.
We're at 61 now.
Well,
Okay, so I adjusted it too much. But anyway, this first one's 61.
first one's 61.
Next one.
Yeah, first one's 61.73. Second is 55.13. And 3 is 49.08.
49.08. So I can adjust it back down since we're at 61. Let me know what that reads. What's the reading?
And down to 61.73.
Going down. It's the same?
I would really turn it a lot.
Okay. not the best pressure regulator.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pressure regulator that we do have isn't exactly accurate,
Yeah.
but it still functions as for what we need.
Still hanging on 61.
Still at 61?
Yeah.
I think 61. I mean, we know the pressure will fluctuate, between, we've shown it at as little as 25 and 30, all the way up to 60, over 60.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can try one more time and see if I can hear it. I can hear it drop off.
Yeah, we're sitting at 61. Okay, we dropped down to 54.39.
54.39.
What's it in the second?
What's the second one?
Second one, we've got 47.98.
47.98.
Third one would be 42.3, but we dropped again.
42.3.
So we're down to 46.88 on the first,
Great. 46.88.
40.65 on the second, and 35 on the third.
So as you can see in each case, when we make an adjustment, whether it's up or down in the pressure of the first chamber, there's a subsequent drop of pretty much 7 psi between each chamber. And so this is all being done wirelessly from our Arduino that's in the box here, being sent through the pressure transducers over here to the computer, and Andy is recording the values on the computer, as you can see.
So regardless of what pressure we have at the input, we always have about a 7 psi differential between each chamber at whatever inlet pressure we adjust it to. So that tells us that the valves are working and the release valve is holding.